me yesterday at practice and told me what was going on, and that was it. I really don't really care for someone's training or whatever the case may be. Everyone can have their own opinion, and anytime someone wants to get some notoriety, they can throw my name in and people gonna pick it up, and that's why you asking me about it, because my name was in it. So. I've never met the guy. I don't know the guy. I don't care less about the guy. Whatever the case may be. So.
All right, that was LeBron responding to some criticism that came from Kyle Kuzma's trainer. All right, so let's talk about it a little bit. We back, Goodfellas Sports TV. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. All right, so some screenshots gonna come up. Here come one where Kyle Kuzma trainer came for LeBron. He says that turn the film on. Somebody was dodging smoke yesterday, and it wasn't Kawhi. And he said that LeBron was dodging smoke. He'll go a little bit more in detail about it. And, you know, he ain't lying, though. You know what I'm saying? Some things are taboo to say and touch on. And this is the truth. I mean, you've seen Quentin Richardson had the opportunity to meet him at the Big Three this past year. He kept it real. He said the same. This is the reason why Mike and Kobe is in the class of their own, and you can't put LeBron there. LeBron is a different type of guy. And people look for LeBron to be perfect. On or off the court, he ain't going to be perfect, man. I think he's already exceeded any expectations I think I have for him, anybody else have for him, or probably he's exceeded expectations he had for himself. This is a kid who came out of high school. You know what I'm saying? Exceeded expectations. You know, I think that people say 3 and 6. Man, this man got out of high school, put his whole crew on. He just wasn't falling into the same trap like MC Hammer and a lot of other entertainers paying everybody out his pocket, and then, you know, when he go broke, nobody got no money. He showed his team how to make his money. And like I said before, you can still criticize him. He got over the hump 3 times. He won 3 championships. But to be honest, you know, who's perfect? Who's perfect? Who's the perfect player? There's not one. You got to have a downfall. You got to have a weakness. God don't create perfection. But to be honest, you know, this dude 35, 36 with a groin injury, with a rib injury. And at the end of the day, if Kawhi at this point is his equal, or Kawhi has surpassed him, you can't ball forever. You just can maintain. And everybody expecting this dude at 35, 36 years old to be like he was at 28, 27. At some point, you got to pass the torch. Kobe had to, but he goes on. Watch Kawhi highlights from yesterday. Nobody wants to speak on how sharp his skill set is compared to LeBron. It's clear who's really in the lab and who isn't. Let me hear the excuse, I'm on vacation. I got nothing but time. So, at the end of the day, at some point, you can't be the best forever. You know, people want to go out there. Oh, Kawhi been working on. He supposed to get better. Now, so Kawhi at the point where he better than peak LeBron? I don't think so. Once again, you comparing the dude that's 35 to a dude that's in his 20s, I believe, with Kawhi Leonard. You know, but it's true. I mean, this ain't nothing new. People act like this new. He didn't want to guard Kevin Durant in the finals. LeBron do not want to take on those tough challenges. For whatever reason it was, I really started to notice it when he didn't want to do the dunk contest. You know what I'm saying? You know, I started seeing it, and Kawhi's 28 years old. I started seeing it when he didn't want to do the dunk contest. I'm like, Kobe did it. Everybody that could dunk, they did it. Kobe did it when he was dating Brandy, a.k.a. Moesha. Blake Griffin did it. Michael Jordan did it multiple times. Dominique Wilkins did it. You know what I'm saying? That's when I kind of knew that LeBron was the ultimate competitor. Once he didn't take the slam dunk contest, then you see through the finals. You know, with the Golden State, when it came time to guard Kevin Durant, he wanted no smoke. These are the facts. You know what I'm saying? And then when you play with LeBron, what you got to understand is you're going to get all the down, you're going to get all the flack, you're going to get all the BS, but you're not going to get none of the credit. And then Kuzma puts out there, call a spade, but he said it on Twitter. All right. So, people made the correlation that he was saying what his trainer said was a spade. Now, had he went on Instagram and said it, I think it would have gave a little bit more validity. Maybe that was an overplay for the underplay, but, Kyle Kuzma went to him and cleared it up. Like, you know what, man, this is, he don't speak for me, and, whoop-de-whoop. But don't be surprised if Kyle Kuzma get traded. This might have been the final call for him, because it was talks about Frank Vogel not saying he wasn't a good fit. You know what I'm saying? So this may be to the point where LeBron be like, shit, get rid of him. Go ahead and let him go. He ain't a good fit for me, AD. Get somebody else. In actuality, if he commit more to the defensive end, which he's been trying, he a good fit. He hit his open shots. When it was him and LeBron last year, but they was a good pair together. But it just show you how sensitive LeBron is. If Kyle Kuzma end up getting traded, that lets you know how sensitive he is. You know what I'm saying? It's like a dictatorship. It ain't Genie. It ain't Pelinka. It wasn't Magic. It ain't Vogel. It ain't Kidd. It's LeBron James. If this kid get traded because something his trainer said, even though he may subliminally had co-signed it, just let you know LeBron don't take well to criticism. And it's the fact. You can't be the perfect player. When it come down to the free throws, he missed one at the end of the game, I think, other night. When it come down to guarding the other best player, he ain't been that guy. Even the All-Star game when Kobe jumped on him for not taking the challenge to close the game out, he just not a and people said, well, he closed in this game and he closed in that guy. Here and there. Shit, if I shoot 100 shots outside from half court, I'm going to eventually hit 1, 2, or 3 of them. 5 of them, 7, 10 of them. I'm going to hit quite a few. But when the light's on at its brightest, he shy away from the smoke. Passing it to Kyle Korver. You know what I'm saying? Kawhi, Ray Allen. It's okay. He more Magic than Killer. But for Kyle Kuzma, you got to tell your team, your people, like, man, come on. Come on, take that shit down, bro. You know what I'm saying? Had this been 20 years ago, he said it, and it been he say, she say, people can go to social media, look at it, send it back to LeBron. Now, you got an issue. So, at the end of the day, I'm pretty sure he like living in L.A. And don't want to get traded, but it may come. This might be the final straw for the kid. And it's good that he went to LeBron and he hollered at him like, man, he just tripping, bro. And LeBron probably say, yeah, it's cool, bro. It's cool. It's all right. But really, that's a representation of you, Kyle Kuzma, your trainer. Remember Carmelo Anthony trainer said he wanted the world tour. He wanted the farewell tour, excuse me. And Carmelo said, man, I ain't never say no shit like that. But LeBron said, I can care less. We'll see if he can care less. If Kyle Kuzma's still on the team past the trade deadline, we'll see. If we hear anything about the locker room, we'll see. But in general, it's a lot of truth to that. It's a lot of truth to it. LeBron he don't want to take the challenges at the end of the game. I understand 48 minutes, you don't want to guard the Kawhis, the Paul George, the Kevin Durant's, the Giannis Antetokounmpos and stuff of that nature. We get it. But when the game on the line, you know what I'm saying? He should want excuse me. He should want to take that challenge. As a man and as a man before anything. You know what I'm saying? You want to show you can deal. If they cross you over, shit, Jordan got rocked by Iverson. Okay. It's okay. If he get the bucket over you, it's okay. If Harden hit you with the step back, it's okay. Shit, go out there and make them pay on the other end. The NBA people talking about, well, these dudes could have survived in this era and that era. These dudes, all they do is cross matchups. Don't nobody guard their position no more. You got the superstar guarding the weakest player on the on the other team. It's crazy, man. But hey, it is what it is. Y'all heard Brian himself. It's the king. And my TI voice, man. Don't forget we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Reach out to the email if you have business, question, inquiry, sponsorship, video requests. Keep sharing the videos, man. Want to make a donation to the channel? Both all the information, PayPal, Cash App, is in the description. Best way to donate is share the video. Check out our NBA playlist, NBA Talk. Our video format like this, NBA Live 101. Our playlist is for live stream. So I started them off after the All-Star break. One time for the one time. Goodfellas Sports TV. Let me know what you think in the comment section.